We at the ReStore before work. Let's see if they've got anything exciting. Got some free books out here. Free books. Probably take a look at this on my way out. Wow. Okay. Looks like they got some movies. Jeez. I don't even know where to start. Alright, I'm gonna start down here. Murder, She Wrote Season 3. Bunch of Blu-rays. I'm excited to look at them. Haven't really looked at them too much. Trying to save just in case there's anything I get surprised by. Swindle. It's a screener. What the heck? What the heck? Going down. I get it. I get it. Christine, I'm gonna grab this from your friend Danny. What's going on? Not in there. The foreigner. Sickle. Doubt Murder, She Wrote's going on for anything, but. Alright, really nothing on Blu-ray that I need. Pretty run-of-the-mill stuff, all of which I have. Meek's cut off. Meek. McKenna's Gold. Kong Skull Island Blue. God, sexy. Hard to find. It's not displayed the best way. Well, I'm gonna show them. Let's do a 60. I gotta look that up. Oh yeah, there's a few I want to grab here, but I have to be very careful. Jesus. Alright. So I won the battle with the DVDs. Got the ones I wanted out of there. You'll see them at the end. Oh. The Towers. I wonder if that's still hard to find. It was at a point, and it wasn't, and it was. One of those kinds of movies, in and out of print. It's a nice set. It's gotta be fetching something. Good Blu-rays for somebody that's looking to like start their collection. Nothing that I need. Chef. Wow, Runaway. You don't see that often. Michael Crichton, Tom Selleck movie with Gene Simmons as the villain. That's right, you heard me right. Gene Simmons as the villain. Son. Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Bautista is in it. Four Brothers. There's one. A hole filler that I could use. So close. That one's gotta be something that's hard to find. I found it recently though. Kept that one for the collection. I'll have to look it up. Days of the Spring. Hunting? No thanks. Cavalry. Wow, on DVD. Interesting. Okay. That's gonna do it. I want to see what I'm doing. Got through hiking with my brother and I'm in Raleigh. Found this little Goodwill that I've never been to. Let's see what they got.
$49.50.
Nothing really up in the cases. Some cool stuff, but Never even heard of that. Captain John Smith and Pocahontas. HD DVD of The Fountain. Rough Riders. I bet you that's fetching something. Maybe something I'm interested in though. Another HD DVD there. Ballet. You never know. Sales. Bunch of flicks I've never even seen before. Weird Kelly LeBrock Western. That up, it's odd. Casey's Shadow. Is that Walter Matthau? Weird. Again, never heard of that. Shorty. Saw that recently. Happy Endings, the complete 3rd season. Undo internet. I've never seen before. Alright. I'm gonna look this up too. Alright, let's see what I'm taking out of this stack. Alright, we're doing some nighttime thrifting with the sunset right there. Let's see if they've got anything new and exciting. Mario. Yeah, those kicks. Those are something else. A little bit of everything. I swear it's arbitrary what ends up in that case. Alright. Been looking for a good office chair for my brother. His is ridiculous. Alright. Let's see what we got here. I have to get a wide view, size up what I'm looking at here. Twilight 5 movie collection. Oh yeah. The good stuff. I watched the first one and I was like, nah. Oh. I don't have this one. I've not seen this. Okay. Bill Cosby himself. A bootleg. Of all things. There's a few bootlegs in here. Gotta be careful. It's central. Some of these Just Dance games fetch a bit. Usually the newer the more, but... Ooh. Sully. I don't have that. Is it Eastwood? Yeah. Walk in the Woods. Yeah, red I have. Walk in the Woods. Doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. Cool to see though. Normal Ray. That's what I've been looking for. This fetches a bit, but I want to keep that one in the collection. Dance Central 2, we'll see. Ip Man, Kung Fu Master. God, there's so many Ip Man movies now. Doubt this has anything to do with Donnie Yen's movies, but we'll give it a shot. This I've checked recently, not fetching anything. The Money Pit single. Ooh, I hate that sound. Mike and Molly. Sealed. Maybe it's worth something. Dreamcatcher, there's one I still can't get into. Sorry, the blue's catching my eye here. Magic Mike XXL. I'm interested somewhat in the first. Oh, there's the first one. Yeah, because it's Soderbergh, you know? Obviously not my kind of movie. As a straight male, it's not marketed towards me, but I might give it a shot. Working Made, yeah, I do have that one. It's Doug Liman, right? Yeah, Doug Liman teaming up with Tom Cruise again. They worked on, what they work on together? Live, Die, Repeat. Edge It Tomorrow. I'm gonna wreck it for 69 cents, man. I mean, can't pass that up. Trade it into the store, somebody will get some enjoyment out of it. Some of the copyright, fucking Phantom Raiders with Miles O'Keefe. For 69 cents. Trade them in for $1 in the store. That's how we do. I'm gonna go into work anyway, so 30 cents on the bunch of hunting shit. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I've checked that before. Difficult to do with one hand sometimes. Dachshund. Well, that's a bootleg. I would have snagged it for my live-action Disney collection, of which I have tons of films. They made so many live-action films during the 60s and 70s, and the 80s for that matter. Nobody really talks about them. Super Troopers, again, I have it, but 69-cent Blu-rays, I'm not going to pass up. I'm going to trade them into the store, or give them away, or something like that. Baseball. Is that out of print? Gotta check on that. So Arabia. Out of print, but or worth anything, I should say. God, girls. Jonathan Kaplan. Oh, all-female western from the 90s. I'll give that a shot. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna deliberate for a moment and do one last scan and see what we're taking. Alright, I'm hitting up the Goodwill before work. It's been a few days since I've been here. Let's see what they got. Alright. Looks like the same stuff here. Slime City. What the hell is this? Episodes 1 through 26. Animated WWE show? Weird. Look at the Undertaker. Oh my god. I've never seen that. Who wants to be a millionaire? Animated movie. I've never heard of this one. I like the director, Ethan Spalding. He's done a few I like. Oh. Don't see that one every day. seen this in a long time. The gas canister, reservoir door opening. It doesn't have a top though. Things like that sometimes do fetch a bit. For big fans of the film, collectors of the film, that want like a big copy and not. Those are 3 I passed on last time. Yep, and that's, looks like it's gonna do it. Yeah. Alright, let's see what I'm taking out of this stack here. Yeah, the Will of Good. 2 days in a row. Let's see if they've got something 2 days in a row. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the same stuff. Don't see that every day. Might fetch something. If not, then I have a friend at work I can get that too. Yeah, it's like almost all the same stuff. This is probably missing a disc. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like I've seen all this multiple times. Multiple times. I don't think they've really put anything new out lately. Seven copies of Wedding Crashers there. Noam Chomsky. Good old Noam Chomsky. Interesting. Interesting to see. Alright, well, I'm gonna take this if the discs are in good shape. Alright, so as requested, I'm gonna continue showing the stuff that I bought to sell. A lot of you enjoy this part, and I understand why. I shouldn't have stopped doing it in the last video or so, but it makes sense to me. So, Moonshiners Season 1, fetch in 15-20 bucks. Happy Endings, around the same, 15 bucks or so. It's an on-demand release, actually. Kind of hard to find. Speed, Broken Arrow, Entrapment, yeah, 15 bucks or so. Again, it's just a good triple feature. Solid movies. Mike and Molly, 10 bucks or so. Studio 60, 15. The complete series. I'm kind of interested in it, though. It's kind of cool. But Calvary, this one I picked up on Blu-ray recently. The DVD's fetching a bit, 10 to 15 bucks. So not too bad in terms of the stuff to sell. I did pick up a few other things that have already sold, like Dance Central, things that have already been shipped out. But that is the small stack of things I bought to sell. And a couple of these I snagged off of camera. Kingsglaive is one of them, Final Fantasy 15, the Final Fantasy 15 animated movie. So that's kind of cool. Add this to the video game movie collection. And then some of these are from the Goodwill here, the Guardian with the refractive, artwork there, which is kind of cool. Reminds me of old baseball cards I used to collect that were refractive. The Guardian, Kevin Costner, Ashton Kutcher. Who directed this? Andrew Davis, I want to say. Yeah, Andrew Davis, guy who did The Fugitive, The Package, Above the Law, a bunch of solid flicks. I've talked about him in the past. So The Guardian, I was happy to find this for 70 cents. 69 to be exact. Sully, this is a Clint Eastwood directed film. Sully, about a pilot who landed in the water safely or something. I don't know. Tom Hanks. Norma Ray, this is a political activist. Norma Ray was an activist for workers in, I'm not even industrial setting. I'm not even exactly sure. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for me. I know she was politically active. Norma Ray, Sally Field, she won for Best Actor, Best Actress there. It says Beau Bridges, pretty cool. I've been wanting to watch that. I picked up a copy of it recently and actually sold it off, but then I regretted it. Bad Girls. What a cool looking film this is. This is sort of the female Young Guns, it looks like. Madeline Stowe, Mary Stuart Masterson, Annie McDowell, and Drew Barrymore. It's directed by Jonathan Kaplan and looks to be a pretty fun ride. I'm looking forward to checking this out. I didn't even know this really existed. Music by Jerry Goldsmith. James Russo, Robert Loggia, Dermot Mulroney. Wow, great cast. Can't wait to check that out. Ip Man, Kung Fu Master. This has nothing to do with the Donnie Yen Ip Man movies. It's just another Ip Man movie. It's probably mediocre, but I'll give it a shot. Add it to the martial arts collection, Chinese martial arts collection. God, Sex, and Apple Pie. I thought this was fetching something. It is not, so I am going to just keep it around in the collection. I love that hair. I love that hair. Slam City. I think this is a claymation animated WWE show. So I thought this was kind of cool to find. I looked at a few screenshots on the internet, and yeah, it looks to be a claymation show, which is really cool, which interests me even more, to be honest. And if this has some of the older wrestlers from my era, like Rey Mysterio, The Rock, and The Undertaker, then this should be kind of fun. We'll give it a whirl. Young Guns 2. I'm actually selling 2 copies of this to upgrade to the Blu-ray, hopefully. So yeah, Young Guns 2. Love the first one. Haven't seen the second one. And who directed this? Jeff Murphy. I know the name, but I can't think of anything he's done. Young Guns 2. Great cast. Estevez, Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Kristen Slater. Love it. Limbo. This is a John Sayles film that I didn't know existed. Seems to be pretty good. Seems like a survival sort of film here with David Strathern, and then Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio. I always mess up her name. But yeah, pretty cool. Limbo, John Sayles film I didn't know existed. Next up, we have Rough Riders. This was cool to find. Another obscure, hard-to-find 90s miniseries. This is a war western, Rough Riders. Berenger Elliott, Gary Busey. Great cast. Let's see. John Milius actually conceived and directed this, it seems. Did he also write it? Yeah, he wrote it. Yeah, so this is really a Milius production, and it's going to be probably very masculine. A lot of sweat, a lot of blood, a lot of action, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. I hope so. It looks to be like a pretty cool film. Anyway, that is Rough Riders. We've got Trackman. Still need to swap out the case here, but Trackman, one of the Ghost House Underground films here. This one I've never even heard of. Looks to be a slasher, so hopefully it's some fun. Trying to see if there's any names I recognize. No, actually, it might be a Russian film. Lots of Russian names there. Huh. It says English subtitles. Oh, Russian, yeah. It is a Russian film. Cool. Well, there you go. Russian slasher. That looks kind of like My Bloody Valentine. Four Brothers. Was happy to find this on Blu-ray finally. Fun film. I think, who did this? Singleton, is that right? Yeah, John Singleton. I enjoy this movie. I enjoy John Singleton's work. This is one of his really good ones. With a good cast. Tyrese Gibson, Mark Wahlberg, Andre Benjamin, Garrett Hedlund. Four brothers from other mothers. And I forget the plot, to be quite honest with you, but it's been a long time. I want to revisit it. Happy to finally upgrade to the Blu-ray. Got rid of my DVD at the bookstore. Tightrope, I think I got this one off camera as well. Tightrope was one that wasn't in any of my Eastwood collections. I was surprised to find out. This is directed by Richard Tuggle. It's supposed to be a pretty good police thriller with Eastwood. So there you go, Tightrope. Meek's Cutoff. Michelle Williams, a New American Classic, a film by Kelly Reichardt. I've not seen any Kelly Reichardt films, but I am interested, and this looks to be something that I might enjoy. So, Meek's Cutoff. That is Meek's Cutoff. Roxanne. Steve Martin, Daryl Hannah. I remember watching this film as a kid with the family. My mom liked it a lot. Loved it. And it's about a guy who lies and his nose grows bigger or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe he doesn't lie. Maybe it's not like Pinocchio. But he has a huge nose. Steve Martin does. Fred Shapissi. Shapisi, never heard of them, but this was cool to find on Blu-ray. I never ever see this one on Blu-ray, so I was happy to grab it. I haven't even owned it on DVD, to be honest. This was cool. I got rid of my copy of Necessary Roughness on DVD, the single copy, the individual copy, and picked this up for the Longest Yard, North Dallas 40, and it has Necessary Roughness, all widescreen, all on separate discs. I like sets like this quite a bit. Get them all in one box. Paramount puts these out, and they do a good job. So that is Longest Yard, North Dallas 40, Necessary Roughness, 3 football comedies. Not really my genre, but I do enjoy a good comedy from the 70s, or 80s in this case. Runaway. This one I thought I had, guys, but I don't have this in the collection. At least I can't find it in my collection. So Runaway I will have to add to the sci-fi wall. This one stars Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons, is that his name? Yeah, Gene Simmons from Kiss as the villain, and Tom Selleck, Kirstie Alley. Really cool film with this sort of android spider sort of thing, robotic spider that is very memorable. But yeah, some fun action scenes. Tom Selleck hamming it up as our hero. Really fun movie. Michael Crichton, written and directed. Runaway. McKenna's Gold, I'll show these two off, and Captain John Smith and Pocahontas. McKenna's Gold, a Western with Gregory Peck and Omar Sharif. I don't know much about this, but it's J. Lee Thompson. Alright, this is in the 60s before he started doing work with Cannon and Charles Bronson to end out his career. So there you go, J. Lee Thompson, McKenna's Gold, cool. Captain John Smith and Pocahontas. I don't know anything about this. Never even heard of it. Obviously, I know of the story, the history, but nobody I really know in it. Lou Landers directed. Okay. Anyway, that is Captain John Smith and Pocahontas. That's going to do it for everything I picked up this trip. That's going to do it for today's Thriftin'. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a bit of a shorter one when compared to my recent Thriftin' videos that have been close to an hour. But I hit a few shops, one spot, one Goodwill in particular that I had never been to, found some cool stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up lately over the last couple days, couple weeks, couple months, whatever it might be. Feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. Peace.